Effort, exertion, endeavour. Just one more time now for these two sets of players. It has been a long season, a long Confederations Cup too. The prize here, bronze, third place. It would be either team's best ever finish in this competition. That's Davide Astori, one of those 5 Italian changes. Montalivo back for the player from Cagliari on Sardinia. De Rossi out here to Mattia De Sciglio. De Sciglio into Gilardino. Here now is Candreva. De Rossi for Gilardino's run. First claim there for Fernando Muslera. Goalkeeper had 4 years in Italy with Rome's Lazio. Now playing in Turkey with the double champions Galatasaray. This is Egidio Adebayo Rios. Lugano. Maxi Pereira. Throw here for Uruguay. The game's great overachievers, Uruguay, nation of just 3.2 million people. 2 World Cups, 2 Olympic titles, and a record 15 Copa Americas. Nation the size of Wales in population terms. How do they do it again and again and again and again? Candreva's free kick here for the 4-time World Cup winners Italy. Last success 7 years ago now in Germany. Astori looks for the ever attack-focused Maggio. Maggio had a tremendous semi, didn't he, against the Spanish. Forced 2 good saves in the first half from Iker Casillas in Salvador. Chase on now for Luis Suarez, covering Chiellini. De Sciglio. Often these bronze medal games, third place games, can be open and pressure-free matches, give lots of goals. Here's Montalivo out towards De Sciglio, on to El Shaarawy. At the last World Cup I was in Port Elizabeth to see Uruguay play for third place against the Germans in what was a really open and enjoyable game. 3-2 the Germans won. Offside here against Alberto Gilardino. Man who's been asked really to fill the shoes, the sizable shoes of the injured Mario Balotelli. 13 goals for Bologna in Serie A in the season just gone. Forlan. Inside here now to Cristiano Rodriguez. Adebayo Rios. On now to Lugano. Suarez caught from behind there by De Sciglio. Only 30 league games in his career so far for Mattia De Sciglio, the AC Milan fullback. There's been talk of a big bucks move to the 2 French moneybags clubs now, Monaco or Paris Saint-Germain. For now though, he is labelled the next, maybe Paolo Maldini at Milan. We shall see. This is Rodriguez. Pereira. Give and go with Forlan. Can be hard sometimes to raise players, to lift players after semi-final defeats. Here's Luis Suarez for Uruguay, covered here by the very savvy Chiellini. Candreva caught by the main man in demand, the Napoli player for now, Edinson Cavani. Talk of Chelsea in England maybe, or Real Madrid, or maybe Manchester City being his next destination. Also talk in the press today as well of maybe a Napoli extension to his deal. Here's Astori. to Candreva. El Shaarawy, another young jewel in Milan's crown, as Suarez here swivels, spins, pivots and breaks. Suarez here now, Diego Forlan. Forlan, Cavani in there. Three-man attack of Forlan, Cavani and Suarez is one which will hurt most teams. Into a really awkward area, that cross from Diego Forlan, wasn't it? Dushilio. Candreva, Diamanti, El Shaarawy. In by Dushilio, it's blocked away by Diego Lugano for Uruguay. A young man whose reputation really grows and grows game by game. Candreva. Oh, it's just come off out of Rios. There it is, kept in play by Muslera. Well, the game so far has begun well. No dead rubber, it is a game with a prize at stake, medals at stake. It has begun in a good vein so far, this match for third place at the FIFA Confederations Cup. And Rios, one of the Italian-based players in the Uruguay team, he went down with Palermo in the last season in Serie A, relegated. Suarez, Cavani, Suarez here, onside. Suarez with a cross. Kept in bounds here by Rodriguez. Forlan. This is Davide Astori. Open match so far. We have two balls on the field. Hence the little stoppage in play here. Here's De Rossi. De Rossi now looking for here Candreva, Dushilio. Candreva. Late challenge. And a card coming here too. Yellow card, Maxi Pereira. The Benfica wing-back. And the first rebuke here from the referee from Algeria. And this is for why. Now free kick, which Alessandro Diamanti is on for the Italians. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the edge here for them. In by Diamanti, oh, the flick header from Chiellini. He scored his first Azzurri goal for 4 years against Brazil in this stadium. Just got away here from the covering, didn't he? Ahead of Cavani. Half a chance, perhaps more there for Chiellini. The Juventus Scudetto winners for the last 2 seasons now in Serie A. Candreva. Montalivo. Poked away there by Diego Godin. Suarez. Gargano. Suarez. Cavani, good touch. Covered by Chiellini. No sign of players' tiredness or feet off gas pedals. It's boding well for this contest, isn't it, so far? This is Ricardo Montalivo. De Rossi there with a lovely ball weighted to the feet of Dushilio. Pereira clear. Gargano further clear. Gargano still. De Rossi. Candreva. Now De Rossi able to take and turn and think and shoot. Well, De Rossi, who is Roman born and a Roma legend, has been made available for transfer by Roma this summer. Has been talk of a Chelsea offer in the Italian press just today. Had a tremendous game in the semi against the Spanish, De Rossi. Didn't figure as much as he would have liked under Zdenek Zeman in the first half of the last Italian season in Serie A. Would be a huge surprise should he leave Roma though. Suarez here for Cavani. Edinson Cavani, and Astori's caught him. Foul by the defender from Cagliari on the attacker for now from Napoli. Ball will pass, but not man and ball together. Position here which may favour Suarez or Forlan, or maybe Christian Rodriguez, number 7. I think Forlan here will pull rank as he tries to equal the record which was taken away from him, the national team goals record. It was snatched away by Suarez in the game against Tahiti. Forlan now one behind. 34 against 35 international goals. Diego Forlan goes low and it's well held by Gigi Buffon. On target. Buffon's had his knockers here at this tournament, but still clearly a very able goalkeeper. 9 times the Serie A goalkeeper of the year in Italy. Debut 16 years ago now against Russia for the Azzurri. Blocked away by Alessandro Diamanti. Good game so far. A game which has begun very brightly. Kickoff here was 1 p.m. local time. It's very hot and sticky. Maybe not quite as hot as it was in Fortaleza for the Italian semi-final on Thursday, but nonetheless, it is muggy and close. And the game's close so far too. This is De Rossi. Maggio. De Rossi, that's for Gilardino's run. 2 successive Turkish league titles now for Muslera. And the first wave around the stadium, which normally indicates a rather below par game, but I'd argue with that. Cáceres into Forlan. Forlan tries to spot the run there of Cavani. Candreva. Maggio. Still the wave ripples around this Arena Fontenova. De Rossi. Now Cavani tries to break. There could be 2-on-2 here if he can get away. He can't. Prandelli now 3 years in the job. He's done a good job too so far. The European runners up to Spain last summer. Here again a major semi-final. Replaced Marcello Lippi after the debacle really of the defence of the World Cup title in South Africa 3 years ago. First round exit for the then world champions in South Africa. Didn't win a game. Only 9 survivors here, by the way, from that World Cup squad. De Rossi here now for De Sciglio. Low cross in, a good one. Oh, Candreva shot! And Muslera in action. Chiellini, maybe handball there, the charge against Giorgio Chiellini. Candreva did score 6 times in Lazio's Serie A campaign. He won the Coppa Italia too with them. Here he looks for his first Italian national team goal. Almost finds it, doesn't he? All held by Muslera. Good noise. Atmosphere is certainly vibrant inside this newly built arena upon Brazil's eastern coast. The state is Bahia. Candreva. Diamante through here, looks for El Shaarawy and Gilardino. Godin and Lugano, very much the preferred centre-half pairing for Uruguay, have been now for 6 or 7 years, those two together. Chiellini. Only one goalless game so far, the Italian semi-final against the Spanish, which ironically was one of the best games of the tournament. It really was an honour to be in Fortaleza for that game only 3 days ago. Proper high-class affair. De Rossi. Diamante went for goal, but it is rather tame there from the Bologna player. Ex of Brescia in England's West Ham and Livorno as well before he moved to England. Well, the fans have got behind this competition. Atmospheres bode well for next summer. Suarez puts the pressure on and makes the foul challenge. Another link with potential club transfers this summer, Luis Suarez from Liverpool. To where? We're not quite sure. De Chilio. Montalivo. Candreva. Inside he's got support there from Montalivo, goes across to De Rossi instead. Diamante in towards Gilardino here. Oscar Tabarez in charge at Italian 90 23 years ago when Uruguay made the last 16 and were beaten by the host nation Italy 2-0. From Toto Schilacci and Aldo Serena at the Olimpico in Rome that night. The Olimpico too, the venue for the team's last meeting 18 months ago when Uruguay won by 1-0. That's a setting. Lovely stadium here in Salvador. El Shaarawy. Astori's 5th cap here, the defender. Given away to Martin Cáceres. Suarez. Away will come the energetic De Rossi. Ahead he's got Candreva. De Rossi goes on away from Araújo Rios. Now finds Candreva. Candreva's shot! He had a fantastic semi-final, Candreva. His 11th cap here, the Lazio player. Clearly one with a big Azzurri future. He did come 4 years ago against the Dutch now. He's not been a regular fixture, but has had a really good Confederations Cup. Well, 20 gone, we await the first incision, the first strike. Suarez gets a knock on the head, he's going to be okay, I think. Just a clash here with Astori, just the arm in the face there, no intent or malice, it's just he used the arms as leverage to jump there, didn't he, Davide Astori? Well, the fans enjoying it so far. It is a game for a medal, third place, and the atmosphere so far suggests the fans enjoying what they're seeing thus far, though no goals in 21 first half minutes. This is Christian Maggio. In terms of major trophies, no nation can beat Uruguay's 20. 15 Copa Americas, no nation has won more than that in this part of the world. Won more than Argentina, their title in Argentina 2 years ago now, with many of this squad. Here's Candreva for Italy. Candreva Di Sciglio, cross blocked away by Maxi Pereira. First choice now, Pereira, for the best part of 8 years since his debut against the Mexicans back in 2005. Candreva's corner, that's waiting possibly Italian bodies. In by Candreva, punched away there by Bosnera. Away by Luis Suarez. Uruguay's 20 senior titles. This, by the way, is their 9th ever game for third place. This is Candreva, shot blocked away. They have won just one of the last 7 third place matches, Uruguay. That was in the Copa America back in 2004, and here they've given away a free kick, fouled by Martin Cáceres from Diamante. Cáceres, who won the Italian league with Juventus last season after moving from Sevilla in Spain. Really amazing though how a nation of Uruguay's size always seems to punch way above its weight. Always has though, maybe always will. In by Diamante here, oh, it's gone all the way, oh, and in! Will be claimed by Astori, but maybe that's an own goal off the back of Muslera from Diamante's free kick. And against the frame, off the goalkeeper's back, then maybe across the line before Astori got it. Maybe a case here too for the goal line technologists who got the last touch on that. A swirling ball which gave the goalkeeper a world of problems here. For me, that's his own goal. Or maybe Astori on the line gets it. 1-0 Italy in the game for third place. Muslera, helpless, blameless, off his back, and it's 1-0 to the Azzurri. Chiellini. Now here's Candreva. Candreva driving on. Well, always hard for a goalkeeper to adjust to a deflection like that. Diamante's free kick. Of course, no Pirlo in the team to take those dead balls for them today. Here's Montalivo. Astori, I'm sure, want to claim his first goal for the national team. Could be Diamante's first too for Italy. Here's Cavani, picked off by Astori. Forlan for Suarez. Diamanti. Candreva for El Shaarawy. Looks for and finds Gilardino. El Shaarawy's gone again here. And his control lets him down. Well, Prandelli has said this young man is mentally exhausted after a tremendous Milan season. 16 goals in Serie A. Onside here. And just his touch there betrays him. Some Suarez and Chiellini aggravation here. Suarez never one to be too far from controversy. Candreva. Diamante's control there was magnificent. Gargano. Rodriguez. Luis Suarez. Suarez! Punched away by Buffon. Angle tight. Never though an impediment here to a player of Suarez's thirst for goals. Shot beaten clear by the Azzurri captain. Forlan's corner towards Cáceres. Montalivo clear now, here comes the break. And the pace of Candreva. 3 to aim for, 2 here for Italy. Candreva's cross, El Shaarawy waiting and knocked away by the covering Walter Gargano. Another Italian-based player. Gargano with Inter, and a change coming here too for the Uruguayans, maybe an injury to look at. Cáceres off, getting attention still. And then Rodriguez. No foul, play on, says the referee from Algeria. Well, here's how Cáceres was hurt. He was the meat there in a three-way sandwich, wasn't he? Maybe a knock on the head, maybe took a blow. This is Mattia Di Sciglio. Shaarawy. Di Sciglio. De Rossi given away. Maxi Pereira for Luis Suarez. No supporters yet for Uruguay. Now arriving in the shape of Egidio Adebayo Rios. Gargano. Cavani, Suarez and Forlan ahead. Here is Diego Forlan. Rodriguez, Forlan, good feet. Diego Forlan shots will test but not overly trouble Buffon here. On target. Diamanti has been given the goal. They'll take a massive deflection off the back of Fernando Muslera. De Rossi. Di Sciglio. would be if confirmed. Diamante's first goal for the national team. And there you see Martin Cáceres getting patched up. Uruguay 0, Italy 1 here in Salvador. Suarez. Gargano. Uruguay for now down to 10 players with Cáceres off the field. One will go Gargano now for Diego Forlán. Luis Suarez trying to find Cavani's run. Rodriguez. Handball against Mattia Di Sciglio. Cáceres now with that heavy head strapping he's back on. Won't mistake him, will we? Well, for now, third place is heading to the Mendy Italian team. Unless Uruguay can find an answer in the next hour of the game. Just over half an hour gone. Again here, Diego Forlán with this free kick for Uruguay. 34 goals for the national team, 101 previous caps. In by Forlán here. Oh, Cavani! Offside! Won't count. Flag is up. Cavani was last season's Serie A capocannoniere, the Italian league top scorer. He doesn't quite time his run, does he? Good connection, but just offside. Candreva. Another impressive game for Candreva today. Chiellini. Here goes El Shaarawy. El Shaarawy! Muslera behind it, good strong wrists. And the danger for now recedes. 19 goals in League and Cup for Milan last season. Stefan El Shaarawy, the Pharaoh. Italian mother, Egyptian father. By Candreva, away by Suarez at the near post. Montalivo back in. And a clear from Davide Astori. Italy edged the shots by 9-3 in this first period, which has 12 minutes left to run. Gargano. This is Christian Rodriguez. Forlán. Forlán spots the run. Diamanti. Candreva. Incisive here now, finds De Rossi. Diamanti. Looking for the run here of Gilardino. It's an open match still, isn't it? Actually not content to sit back and hold their one-goal lead, which is maybe the way Italian teams in the Catenaccio days would set their stall out. It has been a feature of this Confederations Cup. The Italian team have been involved in really open games. Here goes Suarez. Certainly the Fiorentina team, which was coached by Prandelli, was an open one, a good team to watch. And there, a foul throw, inadvertently taken by Maxi Pereira, just dropped the ball. It's the 4-3 win over Japan, the 4-2 defeat to the Italians, to Brazil I should say. Here's Gargano. Now Godin. Forlán, Cavani's run. Possession is being edged just by the Italians. Montalivo. Now Maggio. Gilardino up against Lugano here. Charge taken by Adebayo Rios. And now here comes the patched up Cáceres. With a tremendous ball to find Cavani, with room to work in here for the Uruguayans. Edinson Cavani charged down there by Astori. Rodriguez. Diego Forlan deflection, which made the goalkeeper's job a fraction tougher maybe. The 8 goals against in the group stage, by the way, was the leakiest Italian defence in any group stage of any tournament at full level ever. Teams built for years on solid defensive foundations. The story here with a mistake in the defensive zone. Now Christian Cebolla Rodriguez. Cebolla, the onion. Why? Because they say he makes defences cry. Here's Gargano. Suarez, Cavani, clever. On here now to Maxi Pereira. And Buffon at full extension turns it away. Clever play here, neat, tidy, concise. And the fullback shots and the goalkeeper's parry. Good contest, enjoyable contest. Has been an enjoyable Confederations Cup, full stop. Final day today. Whipped in by Forlan. It's Godin beneath it. Walter Gargano. Offside against Diego Forlan. Forlan had an unhappy stay in Italy's Serie A with Inter Milan. Here the goal again. Now who gets the last touch on this? It's on the line there. Is it over the line? It's not, is it? It's, for me, maybe Astori's goal. Whole ball must cross the line here and he gets there first, I think. Maybe his first goal for the national team. Davide Astori of Cagliari. 5th cap, first goal maybe. Away by Lugano. Candreva. De Rossi. Godin, it's going to come to Suarez here, and now Cavani takes up the charge. Edinson Cavani for Uruguay, looking for the run of Forlan. Well, this has been a game between two very strong teams, and a pretty joyous watch in the first 39 minutes. This is Egidio Adebayo Rios. Forlan. Suarez. Forlan shots, and another save for Gianluigi Buffon. Forlan, more often than not, hits the target, doesn't he? Now playing in Brazil here with Internacional down in Porto Alegre. Didn't really work out at Inter, did it, in Serie A last season? Only stayed there for half a year in Milan. Diamanti, and now El Shaarawy in behind it. El Shaarawy, and blocked on the line there by the covering Godin. De Sciglio, Candreva, Daniele De Rossi. Tired ball there from the Roma player. Well, Godin here was the man covering, had to be alert and aware to make sure that didn't go in from Stefan El Shaarawy. This is Forlan. Rodriguez. Cavani's run here, covering Chiellini in a muddle. They say handball. Referee, whose opinion matters, disagrees. Now Gargano. Away come the Italians, but not for long. Here's Forlan. Luis Suarez. Chiellini's clearance. Now Montolivo for Diamanti, space on that right-hand flank here now for Maggio. Christian Maggio's ball in, covering Diego Lugano, the captain for Uruguay. Well, he said no against the handball appeals here against Chiellini. Would have been harsh, I think. Awkward bounce, it does maybe hit the arm, but I'm not entirely sure that was ever going to be a serious penalty shout against the Italian centre-half. 5 to half-time in scorching Salvador. 1-0 to Italy. The win here would be either team's best ever Confederations Cup finish. 6 World Cups between these two nations. Montolivo. Astori. Candreva helped on here now to Mattia Di Sciglio. Diamanti's cross, Gilardino comes across the run there of the defender Godin. Backup option here is Di Sciglio. That's a lovely ball too to Candreva. His shot is tame. Easy pickings there for Muslera. Christian Rodriguez. Edinson Cavani. De Rossi clear. Rodriguez will go again. Candreva. Now Mattia Di Sciglio into the feet of Montolivo. It's on by De Rossi here now for Diamanti. No foul play on. One back by Gargano here for Cavani. Former Napoli teammates. Now Rodriguez. Rodriguez takes aim. But no more than that. Diamanti has been really a favourite player for Prandelli, given his debut by this coach against Romania a couple of years ago. You may recall at the Euros last summer he scored the winning spot kick in the quarter-final shootout to beat the English in that European Championship quarter-final. Italy, of course, then reached the final but were beaten by the Spanish 4-0. That's why they're here as the runners-up, because Spain qualifies the world champions. De Rossi. Diamanti. Diamanti ahead El Shaarawy and Gilardino. This is Diamanti. Thinks about it. Diamanti went for goal, and that is well wide. This would be Italy's first win against Uruguay for 23 years. That last win at Italia 90 in Rome in the last 16 of that World Cup. Only 2 meetings since. Maxi Pereira. The meeting in Milan in 02 was actually Diego Forlan's second cap. Today he's 102nd. Rodriguez, now Forlan. Rodriguez, all given away to Montolivo. Final seconds of the first half's normal time. Will be here 2 added minutes. There's the board to tell us there is indeed 2 minutes of additional time here in Salvador. Forlan looking for Maxi Pereira here, finds the fullback. Now Martin Cáceres. Adebayo Rios. Diamanti. Montolivo here pressured by Forlan, troubled too by Forlan. Maggio, now the breakout can come through Montolivo perhaps. Space here for Candreva to plot and scheming perhaps for the Italians. Gets away from Cavani. Chiellini. Final minute of the first half's additional time now is upon us. Around by my watch, 45 seconds left to play. This is Ricardo Montolivo on here to Stefan El Shaarawy, offside against the young attacker. Gargano. Rodriguez, can they level here in this, what may well be the first half's last attack on either goal. De Sciglio, kept alive here by Diamanti, clever. Back to Buffon, now in the last dying embers of the first period. Well, the race for third reaches halfway. The Italians lead here by a goal which may have been Davide Astori's Diamanti free kick, which came back off the bar, and the goalkeeper before. It appeared to be touched home on the line, not across the line by the Uruguay here trail at half-time through a goal now confirmed as being scored by Davide Astori of Cagliari. His first goal for the Azzurri, and this his fifth cap. A young man who's only ever scored 3 goals in his Serie A career. It'll be Uruguay to start the second half on the whistle of Jamal Hamoudi from Algeria. Well, the third place medal is now in the hands of the Italians, at least at this stage. How will Uruguay respond in the second half? Neither team has made a change in terms of playing personnel. This is Montolivo for Italy. So Astori now confirmed as the goal scorer for the Italians. 1-0 they lead here in Salvador. Big moment, his first goal for the national team. Defender who began his career with AC Milan but didn't play a first team game for the Rossoneri. Here's Suarez for Egidio Adebayo Rios. Martin Cáceres. Gargano. Walter Gargano, good ball here to Diego Forlan. Looking for Cavani. De Sciglio has got enough on that. Another big test for this young fullback. He's really a right back for AC Milan. He's playing today as a left fullback really. Montolivo. Maggio under pressure from Christian Rodriguez. Maggio, who scored 4 goals as Napoli came runners-up to Juventus in Serie A last season. Oh, Montolivo here is slipped. And again, Montolivo into Gilardino, caught from behind there, fouled by Diego Godin, winner of Spain's Copa del Rey. Godin against Real Madrid with Atletico. A 1-goal cushion for the Italians. Four-time winners of the World Cup, only once European champions, Italy, way back in '68. Certainly in European terms, and maybe an underachieving nation. This is Chiellini. Chiellini, now Candreva. Diamanti. Clipped in now for El Shaarawy's run, but that's going to be claimed by the orange-jerseyed Fernando Muslera. Well, now it's going to be Spain's Fernando Torres to carry off the golden shoe as the top scorer. 5 goals to tonight's final for him. Luis Suarez out there has 3. On the bench, Uruguay's Abel Hernandez has 4. All 4 came in the win over Tahiti 8-0. Chiellini. El Shaarawy. That's a lovely ball now. What can Di Giglio do here? No way through there for the young fullback. Only 20. As I said in the first half, only 30 Serie A league matches behind him in his career. This is Diego Lugano, rather more experienced, the defender who was on loan to Malaga last year after an unhappy move to Paris Saint-Germain in France. Forlan for Suarez. Read by Chiellini. Diamanti, Candreva. Head El Shaarawy inside 2, Gilardino and De Rossi. Di Giglio. Candreva. Forlan charged down by Christian Maggio. 5 years now with Napoli for Maggio. Proper attacking fullback, almost a Brazilian style fullback, the way he gets forward, Maggio, to help out his team going forward. Rodriguez out-jumped by Montalivo. There's Diamanti. Now Cavani. Maxi Pereira. Now the flying Cáceres. In goes the cross for Cavani. Turned away by Astori. Retrieved here for Uruguay by Diego Forlan. Not one of Forlan's better deliveries, that was it. Astori here, given the goal. The ball not wholly across the line. Here the GLT replay. And shows us indeed, yes, the ball had not gone all across the line before Astori got it in. So there, a moment of history, the first use of GLT to confirm there Astori is the goal scorer. Goal line technology works. De Rossi. This is Walter Gargano. Gargano, Maxi Pereira. Covering here is Chiellini. El Shaarawy. Play stopped here because there's a knock in the face. I think it's Astori, isn't it? Maybe Di Giglio. Yeah, the arm from Maxi Pereira there caught the youngster, didn't it? Nasty one. So Italy still lead through Astori's goal here in this game for third place of the Confederations Cup. This is Daniele De Rossi. Candreva, now Chiellini. 1-0 to Italy. Did their first win against the Celeste of Uruguay for 23 years. Montalivo. Forlan's header here now is Rodriguez. Diamanti just knocked away there by Godin. Uruguay having a tough time to qualify for the World Cup here next summer. They are for now in the playoff place in South America, but they've only won one of their last 7 qualifying matches. They're being chased down too by Peru and Venezuela for that playoff place. 5 points behind the last automatic qualifying position held by Chile at the moment. Here's Cáceres. Cáceres, Cavani. Poke back to Buffon. He didn't want that there, I don't think. Safety first there from the Italian captain. Throw into Uruguay. We're going to see Álvaro González of Italy's Lazio coming on. This is Suarez for Uruguay. Arevalo Rios with the shots. Never want to overly trouble or extend Gigi Buffon. Gargano, Suarez, pulled back by Chiellini, or at least that's the decision. Suarez, a player who has been known in the past to maybe make more of a defender's challenge than maybe is necessary. Yellow card to Chiellini here, though, maybe for the reaction more than the challenge. Yellow card, Giorgio Chiellini of Juventus. So Uruguay free kick. They want to make the change and bring on Álvaro González. It'll be Christian Rodriguez to come off, by the way, number 7. Well, here comes that change. González, who did start the last game against the Brazilians. In that Lazio team which won the Coppa Italia last season. Formerly with Boca Juniors, that famous Argentinian club in Buenos Aires. The options here are the 9 or 10, Suarez or Forlan. Both can do damage from these positions. Which one is it to be? It's Luis Suarez into that defensive barrier. Suarez. Still Suarez here, takes on De Chilio, then runs out of room. '23 English Premier League goals for Liverpool last season. Maybe his last Liverpool season, if you believe what's being written in the press across Europe and South America this summer. Talk of a €40 million move away from England's Liverpool. Potentially Real Madrid his next destination. We shall see. Lugano. That's Chiellini for Italy. Davide Astori. Pressured there by Cavani's attention. Astori, and then caught by Cavani. There's a man who apparently has a €62 million release clause at Napoli, Cavani. Chelsea's bid believed to be 10 million shy of the magic number, if you like. Napoli will not sell him on the cheap, so says their new coach Rafa Benitez, and their owner Aurelio De Laurentiis. And why should they sell him? Last season's Serie A top scorer. Here now is Walter Gargano. Gargano in for Suarez. Cavani! And now the Italians know inside out has here scored to level this match against the Azzurri. Edinson Cavani, Mr. Wanted across Europe it seems, has levelled up this match at one apiece. Last season's Serie A capocannoniere, the top scorer, 29 league goals for Napoli. Here, fed by Gargano, punishes the Italian national team. Precise from Cavani. That's what 62 million euros might just buy you. His second goal here. It's his 16th for the national team. 1-1 in the third place playoff. No doubt who scored that goal. Edinson Cavani levels up this game at 1-1. It was a lovely placed finish there from Cavani, wasn't it? De Rossi, away there by Maxi Pereira. Now it's Antonio Candreva. Montolivo. Diamanti in towards Gilardino, but that's into the arms of the goalkeeper who quickly sets Uruguay away here now with Alvaro Gonzalez. Gargano, his burst made the equaliser. Forlan, Gargano, Forlan, Gonzalez, Cavani's dummy. Here's Alvaro Gonzalez for Uruguay. Good spell here by the South American champions. 15-time record winners of the Copa America. Just one ahead of Argentina in the last finals in that country in 2011. Alvaro Gonzalez. Gargano. Caceres, another player the Italians will know. He's a double Scudetto winner with Juventus. A story down here to the Italians' possession. The referee says that is going to be a free kick for the Azzurri. Card shown to Luis Suarez, not his first, or I'm sure his last in his combative career. But such a key man for Oscar Tabarez's Uruguay, nation's record scorer. 35 in 68, some return. He will pressure Buffon. A story then caught by Cavani, who is at times a gangly presence. Told his parents off last week for discussing his future in public. That is a good finish. Just rolled in. Composure personified. Now where's Godin going here, the centre-back? De Rossi. Candreva. A little touch on here from Diamanti for Montolivo. Blocked there by Lugano's big frame. And here goes Edinson Cavani again for the Uruguayans. Looks to release Forlan, whose legs now are, 34 years young. Edinson Cavani's second goal of this Confederations Cup. Maybe adds another million or so euros to that bumper transfer fee. But there was talked in today's Italian press that he may yet sign an extension to stay at the Sao Paulo in Naples, the San Paolo. That'd be a huge surprise, would it, given that the whole summer's been dominated by the talk of Chelsea or Real Madrid or Manchester City moves for Edinson Cavani. Oh, and Suarez and Chiellini come together. It's going to drop here now for Walter Gargano. Cáceres. Uruguay now, since that level, have really upped the stakes, haven't they? Punchy play here by La Celeste. Walter Gargano again for Uruguay. Cáceres. Alvaro Pereira. That's a Gargano. Oh, and Suarez here tries to wriggle through. He has done. Luis Suarez. Suarez for Maxi Pereira, but it's just watched away by Davide Astori there for Italy. He can be a proper jack in the box, can't he, Suarez? Back on his feet there to get away from Chiellini. Maxi Pereira. That will be a corner for Uruguay. If we are level, of course, it would go to extra time and maybe penalties. Except the Italians want that again, given what happened on Thursday night in Fortaleza. Uruguay's third corner. This one is left in the possession of Diego Forlan. Referee seen pushing and shoving here, Jamal Hamoudi. No more, he says. Cut that out. And goes the corner towards Lugano. Now the break is on, maybe here for Stefan El Shaarawy. Only really a head Candreva for him. Given away by Candreva now to Martin Cáceres. Cáceres, Maxi Pereira here looking to burst forward and get the cross in. One apiece. Fairly engaging game this, though, it must be said, for a third place playoff. Suarez. Story picks it off now, tries to release Ricardo Montalivo. Suarez. Cavani spins away the wrong way. Italian breakout coming here now with Mattia De Scio. Candreva. Now the steady head of De Rossi to plot and scheme and see what's ahead of him. Maggio. Maggio's booming cross towards El Shaarawy. Kept active here by De Scio for Candreva. Pressure stays on Uruguay here now. Diamanti. A miss red header there by the normally so steady Chiellini. Comes to Candreva. Ooh, given away now. This is Higuera Rios. Feeds Forlan. Still Forlan. Oh, and Forlan again. Oh, double save by Buffon is remarkable. Still got it. 35 now. Gigi Buffon, the Italian captain, and their saviour. Forlan once, twice, kept out by Gigi Buffon. Tremendous double save. He's had his knockers at this Confederations Cup, but still he's up there. Cap number 133 here, 3 behind Fabio Cannavaro's national caps record. Uruguay is the chant around the stadium in sizzling Salvador. The game as well simmering nicely. In by Forlan, Lugano back in, and volleyed clear there by the ex-West Ham player in England, Alessandro Diamanti. Otherwise his whole career spent within the boundaries of the Italian league. Alessio Cerchi's going to come on to replace Diamanti at next available juncture for the Italians. Here's Alvaro Gonzalez. Forlan plays for and wins the corner off next season's Milan captain Montalivo. It is actually Aquilani coming on. Here's Alvaro Gonzalez. Oh, it's a stinging shot which flashes just over the top of Buffon's bar. This now is a game which the Uruguayans hold the upper hand in, for sure. Pushing, probing and really troubling the Italian defence. Buffon again on watch. Alberto Aquilani coming on, replacing Daniele De Rossi. Aquilani, who had a good season last year with Fiorentina after his unhappy stay with England's Liverpool. 7 goals in 25 in Serie A. Placing here Roma's transfer listed De Rossi, which I must say is a real surprise when I read that this morning. Chiellini. Noise levels are cranked up again here by the locals. Candreva. Cross in towards Gilardino. Prandelli's men, having had the half-time lead now, are suddenly on the back foot big time, aren't they? Alvaro Gonzalez. Godin. Fancy just sensed behind Uruguay. One big South American party. Uruguay and Brazil do have many historic cultural links. Forlan's quickly taken free kick here now for Walter Gargano. Cavani's run here is found too. Cavani though is just offside, but not by a great deal, I'd wager. Very close, but the correct call made there by the assistant. Good shout. Maybe a prolongation is ahead of us, extra time perhaps. As far as they're playing off the shoulder of our story. This is Maggio. Napoli's Maggio for Fiorentina's Aquilani. El Shaarawy. Oh, great feet, great pace, and there he was checked, caught by Gargano. Walter Gargano can be an abrasive figure, as their Inter Milan stopped AC Milan from making forward progress. And here comes Alessio Cerchi. Torino for now, but again talk of potential summer interest from AC Milan and Liverpool as well. 8 goals in Serie A last campaign for Cerchi, some of them really spectacular too. is really a wide right player. Here in the here and now though, Italian free kick which Diamanti is on. So too there is Candreva also. Having seen one goal ripped away from Diamanti, what can he do with this free kick, I wonder? You won't take that from Diamanti. Scorching, arcing, bending, curling free kick. What a goal for Italy. Diamanti makes this ball sing for him. It fair flies. Bending away from Muslera. And that, make no mistake, is Diamanti's first goal for Italy. In the first half saw one snatched away. That though is all his own work. Uruguay 1, Italy 2 in the race for third place. Diamanti has it. And having soaked up the pressure, Italy now have got the lead back. Forlan. I said often these third place games can be really open, enjoyable affairs. This one has lived up to billing, hasn't it, really? Diamanti and Gargano come together. There's a little bit of aggravation there. No Pirlo, so Diamanti's taken on the set-piece mantle today, and he's had a major hand in both goals for Italy, hasn't he? Made one and scored one. Thought he had two. Aquilani. Now Giorgio Chiellini. That's been a porous Italian defence of this Confederations Cup. That's been a real concern back in the Italian press, I know. They've given away far too many goals. 8 in the group stage, their worst ever defensive display in any group stage of any senior tournament. This is Montalivo, meanwhile, going forward. Candreva. Oh, goalkeeper spills! And the flag up here to deny the rebound. Couldn't cling on, could he, first time there, Muslera? Offside flag saves the Uruguayans. Gargano tries to find Maxi Pereira's run. It's been picked off there by Di Giulio. Now Cáceres. Martin Cáceres here. Look where the fullback's going. Finds Forlan. Edinson Cavani. Still jink his way beyond 2 white shirts. He's got the free kick at least here. And there he took on both Montalivo and Aquilani. Caught by Aquilani. And here will we see the two teams trade free kicks. Having seen Diamanti find a fantastic strike to give the Azzurri the lead. What can Uruguay do here in response? Forlan is there, so too is Cavani. Would, I'm sure, favour a whip here from Diego Forlan. Cavani too. He may fancy it. Forlan has moved away. Edinson Cavani. Great hit! Oh! And the teams do trade free kicks. And that is what Cavani's fuss is all about. Edinson Cavani beats Buffon with a blaster, a beauty. It absolutely rips its way past the goalkeeper here. Pure pace, bludgeoning brute force from Cavani. And the level again at 2-2, what is becoming quickly a tremendous third-place playoff. Cavani's second, and the game tied at 2 apiece. What a hit! What a hit indeed. Even the great Buffon can do nothing about that. Brilliant goal in a game of brilliant goals. Again, the teams will not be split. This is Ricardo Montalivo for Alberto Gilardino. Maggio. So Uruguay lose the World Cup playoff 3-2 to Germany. Aquilani here for El Shaarawy. Matteo De Scio picks it up for the Italian. Support offered from Candreva and taken. In by Candreva, Lugano's slice. Corner ball. Well, 2 remarkable free kicks in this game. I guess 3 if you include the first Italian goal. In by Candreva here. Oh, and the header from Maggio. Really the connection you would have hoped for there, really. He got a good leap. Maybe he could have got better on that. Maggio has never scored for the national team. 4 goals for Napoli in Serie A last season. Well, still, that bronze medal is in the balance. See Alvaro Pereira coming on next for Uruguay. Only their first choice at left back. I'd imagine Cáceres or maybe Max Pereira will be the ones to make way. El Shaarawy here now for Candreva. Aquilani, Montalivo. Candreva pushes on, probing and menacing. Aquilani, Candreva! They try to chip that. He saw the goalkeeper was there, a yard or 2 off his line, Muslera. Why not? Saw Dani Alves try this in the game against Mexico for Brazil when he drew a good save from Jose Corona that day. This one was not quite as on the button. So 10 to play, otherwise extra time looms. It is indeed Maxi Pereira off for Alvaro Pereira. The Italian-based player with Inter in Milan. Signed from Porto for 10 million euros a year ago. Chiellini. Gargano. Oh, and now Rivera Rios there tripped. Card coming here too for Montalivo. Card confirmed there for the man who's replacing Massimo Ambrosini next year as AC Milan's captain. Emanuele Giaccherini next to get the call from Prandelli. The player who hit the post in extra time against the Spanish in Fortaleza on Thursday. Well, this has been a great game and he has scored a great goal, but no more action for Alessandro Diamanti. An assist in his first international goal. What a first goal too. A tremendous free kick which beat Muslera with lots to spare. Beautiful strike from the Bologna player. Lovely, lovely goal. The man who's filling the shoes of Pirlo today, no mean feat, has filled those shoes extremely well. Giaccherini on, another Juventus player, signed from Cesena 2 years ago. Forlan, now Alvaro Pereira, in towards Cavani, he'll reach him too. Cross for Cavani, the control was not quite there, nearly. Well, that is more or less unsavable. Edinson Cavani, 2 today, 3 for the tournament overall. You can see why he's worth what he is. Here's Suarez has fouled our story. Now Deschilio's run here. For Gonzalez covering. El Shaarawy, Giaccherini. Oh, and here Maggio's made the run, he's gone down too, but the decision goes against the Italians. Looking at that collision, though it had gone against the Uruguayans. Well, 2-2, and a game which has thus far given us much to enjoy. The Italians have been the dominant force in possession terms. We are level at 2-2 in goals. Here's Luis Suarez. Giaccherini. Giaccherini, clever. Aquilani, dangerous, Aquilani shot! This game has a great ebb and flow and a great tempo and feel to it. Edinson Cavani, he has scored a previous international hat-trick against the Indonesians a couple of years ago. I'd wager a hat-trick against the Azzurri would carry a much higher tariff. The personal pride stakes. Lugano here now for Forlan. Forlan, just checked there, wasn't he, by Aquilani's presence. Uruguay lost the World Cup playoff 3-2 to the Germans. They've lost 6 of their last 7 third-place matches in various tournaments down the years at full level. And there is Cavani for them. Alvaro Pereira. Ahead Suarez and Forlan waiting. Blocks. And Alvaro Pereira again on here for Luis Suarez. Offside. Well, 2 apiece. I would say it's a pretty fair outcome so far, this. It would, though, give us extra time. Very dapper Oscar Tabarez with the sunglasses down there. Second stint as Uruguay's coach. Copa America winner with them 2 years ago. Godin beaten there by Gilardino, and here's El Shaarawy. Forlan. Alvaro Gonzalez. Gonzalez, Gargano. Driven on here for Suarez, it's Astoria to meet it. It has been a cracking game in the heat of Salvador. This is Ricardo Montalivo. Peeling away here is Gilardino. Let's by the way. It's the first game between these nations to have more than 2 goals in it since the first back in the Olympic Games of Amsterdam 1928, when it was a 3-2 win for Uruguay on the way to winning their second and last Olympic football gold medal. Here bronze is up for grabs in the Confederations Cup, the 9th Confederations Cup. It has been a really good, open, attacking tournament, hasn't it, this event in Brazil? Gives some real good vibes ahead of next summer's FIFA World Cup here. Pereira played in here. Can he get the crossing? Well, he can. He's won the corner too there. Good endeavour there from Alvaro Pereira. Maybe a hint of cramp here for Davide Astori as well. Well, 2-2. Forehand short corner here for Luis Suarez. Suarez. And Martin Cáceres. Cáceres whipped in towards Godin and Lugano, turned away. Now space for Diego Forlan. Heavy touch, showed too much to Aquilani. 2 to play, less than that of normal time. A knock in the middle here for, it is, I think, Astori again. It is, I think, cramp which has taken down the Cagliari man here. Italy have one change they can still make. In terms of fit centre-backs, they only really have Bonucci on the bench, the man who missed the decisive spot kick against the Spanish on Thursday. Barzagli is injured with a muscular strain, and that's why he's not starting. The fans have seen a really good open match here, an absorbing game too. I did say these third place games can sometimes produce fireworks, especially maybe not quite as high as in earlier matches. The story needs further attention here, and I guess some fluids on board. Here the board will show us when it goes up 3 minutes of added time here in Salvador, plus maybe another 30 to come. The board says indeed 3 minutes added time to play, which we are now inside. That's Godin, Pereira, Forlan, Suarez. Gargano. Astori trots back on, having had his further attention. This is Martin Cáceres. Alvaro Pereira. Deflected cross towards Suarez. Here's Emanuele Giaccherini with Forlan. Gargano. Candreva sees here and looks for the run and finds the run of El Shaarawy. Cáceres covering. And clattering in there, Cáceres on El Shaarawy. He'll argue his case here with Jamel Hamoudi, but that looked a free kick all day long to me. Says he did get the ball, he may have got a touch on it, but did take an awful large slice of Stefan El Shaarawy. Maybe here, an Italian chance to lay claim to bronze at the death. Well, no Pirlo and no Diamanti for the free kicks now, so this one has gone to Antonio Candreva. by Candreva here, and it's too high, too long, and just drifts away. I've seen at this Confederations Cup the players have made this Kafusa ball really work on free kicks and really move on free kicks. Think of Suarez against the Spanish, Pirlo in the game with Mexico, Neymar of course in Brazil's game against Italy, and here both Diamanti and Cavani. It has been a Confederations Cup of spectacular goals. I'm sure the end of tournament goals reel will be one to savour, the top 10 goals. The whistle ends, then 90 minutes, and these two teams locked at 2 apiece. A brace of goals from Edinson Cavani, showing why he is one of Europe's most wanted hitmen. Buffon had no answer to a tremendous free kick after another dead ball strike from Italy's Diamanti had put them in front again. After 90 minutes here, the score is locked at Uruguay 2, Italy 2.
What happened in Vegas won't stay in Vegas.
Vegas! This is way cooler than what I pictured.
Don't lower down his height. Hot babes and bikinis at the pool, that's as good as it gets.
Whoa, that's Sportsnet Magazine presents The Beauty of Sport, coming this July.
Coin toss to determine ends. Lugano says we stay as we are. One more push. One more half hour of exertion, plus maybe penalties to come. Extra half hour then. Italy's second prolonged game in the space of 3 or 4 days. Thursday in Fortaleza. He took Spain all the way and just fell short. Here's Giaccherini for the Azzurri. Teams locked at 2-2. Montalivo. Candreva. El Shaarawy. Aquilani. Shimmy. Candreva. Aquilani, Italians here with neat, concise possession. And plenty Uruguay. Sky blue shirts are back in the defensive third. Away by a very leggy looking Giorgio Chiellini there. Cáceres. This has been a tournament where the big stars have shone. Of course, Neymar for Brazil, and now, maybe in the latter stages at least, Cavani has shown why he is for Uruguay such an important player and one who is so very much in demand by some of Europe's top clubs at the moment. Lugano here, it's on towards Cavani by Alvaro Pereira. Flag up for a free kick for Italy. Shadow beginning to stretch across the field as the sun begins to move across the sky. is 3 p.m. local time here. It's dark around 5. Suarez with Chiellini. Chiellini away from Cavani. Always a case in extra time. Do you be bold or do you try and defend and maybe go for the penalties and take your chance at 50-50? Aquilani. Caceres, there was a handball shout, not given. And then he went in rather heavily, and that is going to be a free kick in Italy's favour against the Martin Caceres. Caceres' 51st cap, and the ball back in play quickly. This is Mattia Di Sciglio into Stefan El Shaarawy. Montolivo with Suarez keen to pick his pocket. Montolivo taken down well here by Candreva. A long spell of Italian possession to begin this first extra period. Candreva. The loose cross there from the Lazio player. Antonio Candreva, who's had again a good 11th cap here for Italy. And who took the first Panenka, rather Pirlo-style chip penalty in that Spanish shootout in Fortaleza. We're going to bring on the man who missed the penalty, Bonucci, next, Italy. I imagine the story's cramp has got the better of him. El Shaarawy, miscontrol there. Maybe a chance here for some redemption for Leonardo Bonucci. The only man in 14 to miss his penalty in Fortaleza against Spain. Coming on here for the cramp victim, Davide Astori, got his first goal for the national team today as well. Replaced by Leonardo Bonucci. One of the Juventus Scudetto winners coming on, the former Bari defender. On to take his place now alongside Chiellini's clubmate. I guess the question is, does this go to penalties? Does Bonucci take one? Giaccherini, little stocky figure into El Shaarawy here. Candreva, rather tired ball there from Candreva, wasn't it? Pereira, now Forlan. Gargano. Forlan. Patience here from Uruguay. Pereira for Gargano. In the middle, Cavani and Suarez and Gonzalez waiting for a ball which never comes, or hasn't come yet. Game slows. It's no surprise given the conditions. Given the exertions, this is the team's 5th game in 2 weeks. At the end too of long club seasons. Here though, Pereira goes on. Chiellini, now Alberto Aquilani. Mistake here by Aquilani to give the ball straight to the feet of Luis Suarez. Cavani has in the middle here only Forlan really. Suarez has gone on. Suarez stopped by Montolivo for a corner here for Uruguay. We are now midway through the first extra period. 2-2 in Salvador. I'm sure Forlan's legs, at the age of 34, feeling it more than most. Looked in by Forlan. Lugano's up there. Here's Godin. He's gone down too. Referee says nothing doing. And Uruguay swarm around Janel Haimoudi, which is never good to see. But here they feel a handball or maybe a tug on Godin here. Aquilani the guilty party. Referee unmoved. Arevalo Rios. Now it's with Martin Cáceres. Suarez between two, still full of ideas. Emanuele Giaccherini. Gilardino caught from behind here by Lugano. Feel there are players out there now, and players who are really feeling the heat and the pace of this third place playoff. Candreva for Montolivo. Giaccherini. Giaccherini's little body swerve. Now Pereira, maybe with fresher legs than most. We'll try and release Suarez here, he has done too. Luis Suarez! He's gone down, referee says. Only a goal kick. Suarez maybe looking there to escape, a second caution for simulation. Down he went, nothing given. Simulation does carry here a yellow card tariff. Here's Montolivo. Giaccherini. In goes the cross too high for Gilardino. Macho stays interested. And still is there Macho. Good strong play from the Napoli player. Montolivo. Aquilani stopped by Lugano, comes back out here to Montolivo. Candreva escapes Cavani's prying eyes. Tired there for Montolivo, wasn't it? Lethargic. Well, Suarez here felt he was pushed. Was he? It's Chiellini, isn't it? There is an arm across. Maybe a case there of his reputation going before him. As Chiellini says, get back to your feet. Against Spain, we saw both teams hit the woodwork in extra time in Fortaleza. It's just the play so far has been more conservative in this extra time in this match. Time of day, of course, I'm sure will be a factor. Here's Bonucci. Antonio Candreva. Aquilani, Emanuele Giaccherini here for Gilardino's run. Not how much service has he really, Gilardino, today? Prandelli playing him because, of course, there's no Mario Balotelli, who's back in Italy now, injured, the Milan striker. A couple of goals before his thigh problem against Mexico and Japan. But here Tabarez and Uruguay holding the Azzurri 2-2 as we career ever faster towards maybe another penalty competition. Uruguay 2, Italy 2. Suarez. Suarez. Now Alvaro Gonzalez. Ahead he's got Cavani, and here's Suarez who takes it well. Suarez, Cavani. Oh, his balance wasn't quite there. The ball still is though, and it's with Buffon. Cavani hat-trick hunting. His second international treble for Uruguay. Now De Sciglio's young legs. De Sciglio's cross, a little long for Giaccarini and Gilardino. Pereira only as far away though as Maggio. Minute and a half of the first extra period to play, that's all. Gargano long here, looking for and finding Alvaro Gonzalez. De Sciglio. Now Leonardo Bonucci. Bonucci sets off on a mission. Montolivo. De Sciglio. Giaccarini. El Shaarawy. Punchy passing here by the Italians. Can they find a third goal? Matti De Sciglio. Aquilani. Giaccarini. Gilardino, El Shaarawy, great feet. Be a minute of added time at the end of this first period. Gianna just inside by a couple of seconds. Still 2-2. Still on the cards for a second Italian penalty shootout in as many games. Yes, there is El Shaarawy. Montolivo on here for Aquilani. Shot blocks. Gargano's block was a good one. Montolivo, Gilardino. Now it's Emanuele Giaccarini. Maggio has made the run, covered well there by Alvaro Pereira. Inter gets back to stop Napoli from making further progress. Final seconds of the first additional period. Still those bronze medals wait for somebody. Not sure who just yet. Maggio has in the box here 3 to find in Giaccarini and El Shaarawy, but the whistle has gone, I think, to end the first period from Jamal Hamoudi. It should be a quick about turn, but referees have been giving players more time in the heat. Suarez at the heart of the one major talking point in that first spell, the non-award of a Uruguay penalty for the collision with Chiellini. So at the end of the first extra period here, it is still locked at 2-2 in Salvador.
FX Canada brings another must-see drama this summer.
Who are you?
Marco Ruiz, Chihuahua State Police.
She's American. It's ours.
I don't need your body. We got her own dead.
An edgy thriller with no borders.
You may not want to look.
Step aside, please. White arms, brown legs.
Two different women.
The Bridge premieres July 10th on FX Canada. Available on Rogers, Shaw, Telus, Cogeco, and more. Not available on Bell.
Uruguay start the final stint, the final spell. Will there be a winning goal scored, or will we go to another Confederations Cup penalty competition? Diego Perez is going to come on for Uruguay when next they can. Their last change open to Oscar Tabarez. Perez now playing in Italy with Bologna. Teammate of Diamanti there, of course, and Gilardino. He's an aggressive, tough midfield man like Egidio Aravao-Rios, who's replacing here. It is like-for-like swap for the Uruguayans for the last final fling. Aravao-Rios of Palermo off. Replaced here by a man winning his 86th cap, Diego Perez. Scored in the win over Tahiti here. Cáceres. High in towards Pereira, met by Maggio. Bonucci. Mattia Di Sciglio. This is Aquilani. Di Sciglio again. 18 here is Ricardo Montalivo. Gilardino's touch, good one too towards Giaccherini, but there was a flag there against the attacker Gilardino. Well, a game to sap the energy and to really test every sinew for these players. No wonder the pace has just ebbed away. Is there one final twist? Good touch on there by Bonucci. Aquilani, it's going to run on here now to Maggio. Giaccherini with him, goes back into Aquilani. Montalivo. Teased there by Forlan, wasn't he? Italian lengthy possession spell. Di Sciglio's run. Here is the young fullback. Forlan. And he got the ball through to Alvaro Pereira, didn't he? Montalivo now, he gets some space for Candreva. His shot's a good one too, and it's just zipped away and wide. And they claim a touch off the goalkeeper's hands, I think. Does Muslera touch this from Antonio Candreva? I'm sure he does. 12 to play before we go again to penalties. Italy's nemesis on Thursday. These fans have been given, though, another good day's Confederations Cup entertainment. With, of course, their team to see in the final later on, Brazil as well, in Rio. Suarez. Suarez holds of Aquilani. Suarez goes on here, and then he's caught by Montalivo from behind. On a yellow card too. Montalivo, who got a yellow card earlier, is now shown a second, so he's off. 2 yellows for the incoming Milan captain. And Montalivo is sent off here for Italy. They'll finish the game short-handed. Two yellows equate to a red here. Ricardo Montalivo dismissed for the Azzurri. So 10 against 11 for the last 10. Cavani again, surely not. This one is more central, maybe further out too, but Edinson Cavani, as he has shown us, can make that ball dance a merry old way. Edinson Cavani, today Uruguay's talisman, Napoli's talisman for now as well. Cavani goes for goal again. This one has not quite got the star quality. Still 2-2, but Italy now are a man light. These teams met in Rome 18 months ago. It was Uruguay's Alvaro Pereira who was sent off in that 1-0 Uruguayan victory at the Olimpico. Here is Gilardino for Giaccherini. Prandelli's men have seen their team cut to 10. Lugano there with a rather loose header. It's in the end picked up by Perez. Will have the freshest legs of the lot for Uruguay. Here he is again. Gargano, Pereira, Walter Gargano in towards Cavani. Bonucci covering. Perez, Suarez in here looking for Cavani, but that's going to just be watched away by the goalkeeper Buffon. I just feel the Italians now would take the shootout if offered. They look the more tired of the two teams, which, given they have the extra time on Thursday, is no great surprise. That's the way of things. Over 43,000 here too to see this third place player for good attendance. Perez, Cáceres, Gargano, Suarez, Cavani. Suarez has gone again. Bonucci stops him making any serious forward progress there for Uruguay. Perez, the only pale blue shirt not yet soaked with perspiration. Pereira, too long for Gonzalez, away by De Chilio. Perez, Gargano. Now Forlan. It'll come to Alvaro Pereira. Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! With a venomous hammer strike there from Suarez. Does produce such power from those positions, maybe deflection too. Up and over the bar from Suarez. Gilardino and Giaccherini. Godin, the covering centre-back. Forlan. Godin. Away from Gilardino. Now Walter Gargano for Diego Perez. Gonzalez. Edinson Cavani has that eye for goal, that enthusiasm to always take on the shot from even the most impossible positions. Cavani. "40 goals in the last calendar year for Cavani, for club and country. Suarez with Bonucci. Aquilani with the ball through. They're looking for the run of El Shaarawy, who was never going to chase that in these conditions at this time of the match. And we are now 5 minutes away from a penalty shootout. Unless there is a late bronze medal winning goal for somebody. Third place up for grabs in Salvador. Forlan, Pereira, Perez. Here's Gonzalez, good control. Gonzalez for Cavani. Cavani shot! He dug out the shot there with a good first touch, Cavani, didn't he? Just got maybe beneath it a touch, and hence why it spins up and over the top of Buffon's bar and not beneath it. Giaccherini, all tired from the Juve man, almost got Suarez in. This is Lugano, back to Muslera, who allows himself the luxury of a touch. Di Chilio, the young man, still going strong. They call it Milan, the new Maldini, which is the highest praise of all. And again here, Matteo Di Chilio. Watched and kept tight there by Cáceres. Not the best ball. Maggio forced back. Foul here by Giaccherini on Alvaro Pereira. Free kick, Uruguay. 3 minutes of the second extra period to play. Otherwise we go to a penalty shootout. Perez. In by Gonzalez. Chiellini meets it. Cáceres. 5 here is Walter Gargano. 6 Alvaro Pereira. Forlan. Cross deflects off Maggio. That will be a corner. And that is certainly here a good situation for Uruguay to be in. Diego Forlan. Tees up for Walter Gargano. Gargano for Perez. Met by Chiellini here. Ball is up in the air until it's claimed by Gigi Buffon. A minute and a half to play before we go to the lottery. Gargano. Free kick, which they take quickly here to Walter Gargano. Suarez, little touch on here for Forlan's a good one. Forlan. Cavani. Looks for Forlan again. Couldn't find him. Just come back to Walter Gargano. Gargano! Cavani! Oh, double whammy. 2 chances to win the game before penalties. Gargano from range, Cavani from closer in. Neither taken. There may be an offside flag anyway against Cavani, I think. Gargano here. Only ever scored once in 55 previous caps. Good save there by Buffon. Cavani. Left by Chiellini, but in goes Perez and Suarez, and danger here. Luis Suarez. Suarez, good balance, but didn't take the ball with it. Godin. Players that they look absolutely shattered. They probably are. They almost certainly are. Cáceres. Cavani too high. Away will come Christian Maggio. Stopped by the tenacious Gargano. The whistle goes. Cue another Confederations Cup shootout. An absorbing game across 120 minutes. Two very good teams here, a finish all square. Some great goals, some great stories, with spot kicks to come. After extra time here, it is still Uruguay 2, Italy 2.
If you can talk with crowds and keep your virtue, or walk with kings nor lose the common touch, if neither foes nor loving friends can hurt you, if all men count with you but none too much, if you can fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run, yours is the earth and everything that's in it, and which is more, you'll be a man, my son. The Barclays Premier League returns in August to Sportsnet World.
Given the fans here are mainly neutral, they'll love this. No real vested interests, just want to be entertained. First will be Forlan. Muslera will be the second to keep goal after Buffon has tried to keep out Uruguay's veteran striker. Goalkeepers share a laugh, a joke, a smile. This has been a good-natured Confederations Cup. Diego Forlan, who from 12 yards failed against Brazil in the semi-final on Wednesday in Belo Horizonte. Will Forlan fail, or will Forlan fire Uruguay into the lead in the shootout? Forlan versus Gigi Buffon. Two Caps Centurions face off here. High, low, power or placement. Forlan's mind, I'm sure, a maelstrom. The first kick is Forlan's. The first save, Buffon's. Down the middle. And beaten away by Buffon, who got near none of them against the Spanish. Uruguay's first kick is kept out by Italy's captain. Forlan with the miss. Alberto Aquilani first for Italy. Aquilani scores. Impressive power, top corner. The Italians get the first incision of the shootout. Now Edinson Cavani. The red signifies a miss, green a successful score. Two goals in normal time for the 62 million euro rated Edinson Cavani, for now of SSC Napoli, but for how much longer? In the here and now, Uruguay's second spot kick. Cavani on it, and Cavani scores. (1-1). The Italians with a kick in hand. It'll be young Stefan El Shaarawy. 16 goals in Serie A last season. A player, that man says, is mentally exhausted. And a real test of his faculties and mental staying power. Spot kick in the shootout. The Pharaoh Egyptian dad, Italian mum, and he scores. Italy 2 from 2. Sharawi keeps his head as calm as you like. The tired, soaked shirt of Luis Suarez steps up. Forlan, the one to miss so far. Luis Suarez, another player who has been linked with a club move this summer for Uruguay. Suarez. Placed with perfection and precision. And Uruguay have scored 2, but missed 1. Italy's next will be their young fullback, Mattia Di Scilia, who's never scored a senior goal. Only 30 Serie A league games behind him in his career. He will never have known a moment like this. Mattia Di Scilia. It'll be a short run up here. Di Scilia, oh, saved! Parity in every sense. 2-2, 1 miss apiece. Di Scilia beaten away by Muslera, and the young man who looked edgy and nervous with that short run up. Maybe nerves had the beating of him. Now the Italian champion with Juventus, Martin Cáceres for Uruguay. Never a regular scorer. Right back or centre back normally. Cáceres. Weak powder puff. Buffon's second save of the shootout. Cáceres here got it all wrong, didn't he? Went to place, but placed only into the arms of Buffon. There was no real power behind that, no real meat behind the strike. Advantage again to Italy. It'll be Emanuele Giaccherini next. Just to reclaim the lead in the shootout for Prandelli's Italians. The Juve man, Joseph Teixeira from the spot. Giaccherini makes it 3-2 Italy with 1 kick left apiece. If Uruguay miss, the Italians have the bronze medal. It'll be Walter Gargano of Italy's Inter to throw Uruguay a potential lifeline here. He has to score. This the first no return penalty. Walter Gargano, only 1 goal in 55 previous caps. Only 2 Serie A goals last season too. He's never been a regular scorer for anybody. With this spot kick here, Gargano. Gargano and Buffon saves! Italian bronze! Redemption of sorts for Thursday in Fortaleza. The Italians finish third. 3 saves by Buffon, who says, I'm not finished yet. The captain, the hero.